Hello, everybody. Yeah, I would say that first of all, have to say thank you to LogiCommerce and thank you to Cross Border Magazine for having us here today and the opportunity of being part of this summit. I think it's a big success and everybody is enjoying. Title of the talk today is Navigation Abroad. It's more about how the e-commerce landscape and marketplace in Europe is now, and how Big Buy can ease the task and the operations on the marketplace and e-commerce landscape. So let's face it, today Europe is very fragmented, and what we have is a complex landscape, maturity growth, and a difficulty of different taxes, languages, and VAT, pricing, and all this product information management for the different marketplaces. So this is now the situation that a lot of retailers, brands, and e-commerce has already. As McKinsey & Company says, it's a complex landscape of regional maturity, category growth, etc. Let's say that Europe is now in fragmented, let's say like 8-9 different regions. Also, on top of that, there are more than 200 marketplaces. Not only the pure players, let's say Amazon or Alibaba, etc., but also the retailers that become marketplaces, like Decathlon or MediaMarkt, Leroy Merlin, that they're starting their own business on marketplace. And all of them need to tackle different stuff, no? Like, as I said, language, price localization, product information, and of course, ensuring the after-sale service cross-border. So here is a challenge. Everybody can say that this is a big challenge for the brands and for the e-commerce to go ahead and go into the marketplace with success. No? As our CEO says, the e-commerce landscape is being market-placed. I mean, it's a term that is not really that, but everybody can see how it's changing, no? And how it's becoming a marketplace landscape. So for this challenge, on top of that, we have all these barriers and all these hurdles, would say, to get into the e-commerce and marketplace landscape. Let's say multi-channel orders, competitive courier pricing, technology, reverse logistics, you name it. If you put together catalog, technology, and logistics, all them together is a big challenge for the brands and the e-commerce. But Big Buy has a solution, and for that, Big Buy offers like 300,000 SKUs. We offer the logistics part as well, from the first mile into the last mile. And also we have the technology part, that synchronization with every marketplace, almost every marketplace, and all the PIM, which is the product information management for each marketplace. This is our awarded multi-channel integration platform, and that means basically that you have a dashboard where you can fit the pricing, you can fit the product that you want to sell on each marketplace and go on different platforms through us. No? So let's say that Big Buy comes to the landscape as a funnel, as a solution to put together all that on your offer. So that is the software cloud that we call Big Buy Connect. Okay. Some of you maybe are familiar with Big Buy and what we did in the past, and still our core business, which is the drop shipping and the wholesale platform. But now we want to present here today the direct to consumer, or the D2C branch, as the third branch of Big Buy. So again, we just talk about the brand challenge, getting into the marketplace, or the e-commerce challenge, but also we have the supplier challenge. some of suppliers come to Big Buy because they need more stock or because they need the integration technology to start selling in different platforms. So I would say that Big Buy became like a perfect partner to facilitate and to enable all this in the business of all the retailers that are coming to Big Buy. That is the solution for the wholesale platform that some of you are familiar with multi-brand catalog, offering the dropshipping service, where we became European leaders, and sending the shipments to the end consumer. The facilities of having the online sales wholesaler with Big Buy. We have the volume discount, no MOCs, no minimum order quantities from the first purchase. You get all these discounts as a wholesaler. And of course, the multi-category catalog and all these 5,000 plus premium brands and 300,000 SKUs. Let's say, imagine that you are an e-commerce or a retailer that let's say Leroy Merlin, and you need more on your offer, more brands on your offer. So Big Buy is perfect for that because we can offer you thousands of brands that you can put on your marketplace or your e-commerce. No? That's the case of, for example, Macro. I know if some of you are familiar with. Macro in Spain is a huge retailer, B2B. When it comes to the marketplace, they need more brands to have a bigger offer and a really complex offer. And some of them then come to Big Buy to synchronize all these brands in their catalogs. So basically, as summing up what we do of this chaotic and big landscape that is these four parts is catalog, logistics, technology. As an example, the marketplace integration, the multi-channel integration platform that we just talked, and of course the knowledge and support of our team. We are 350 people now in Big Buy. The company has just became 10-year-old, and it's based in Moncada in Valencia. And from there to the world, right? So now let's talk about the third branch that we just mentioned, and is the D2C. No? Everybody's talking now about the D2C and direct to consumer, and what are the benefits of starting with your D2C for your brand. Let's say a lot of brands know how to sell wholesale, and they maybe let's talk about a home appliance brand that can ship into a retailer, let's name El Corte Inglés, for example, but they don't know how to really manage the orders and how to sell direct to the end consumer. And that became a good opportunity for platforms like Big Buy to help those brands become a D2C partner for them. And not only because of the benefits of having your own platform. Let's say you can play with your assortment and have different products in your D2C platform that you don't have in other retailers. Or you can start doing promotions or whatever in your own platform that you control. But also, I think the most important part is to have the control of the data of those consumers that come to your brand and make it loyal to your brand. I want to share with you a story that came to Big Buy a few months ago. A good brand of home appliances talked to Big Buy, started in our catalog as a D2C, and they started selling in France in a very renowned marketplace. And through that marketplace, which comes from an offline retailer or a brick and mortar, it's Leroy Merlin. They went into the brand, straight into the brand directly, and they say, hey, you can also sell into our brick and mortar places. So imagine the opportunity to start selling D2C through Big Buy in different countries and different marketplaces, not only because of the online offer, but also because it comes new opportunities on the brick and mortar side. And that's the solutions that we offer, that we call the full service marketplace operations service. So it's focused on helping brands and expand online, but not only online, as I said before, in the offline landscape. So a little bit more about the D2C model and how the traditional model switched into the D2C model. And the perfect thing, in my opinion, is to combine both. And that's what we do in Big Buy. Is having all these expertise to the brands that want to start selling 360 through us. This is a very renowned magazine that we went featuring recently. Nice touch, Jeroen. Yeah, but what we said here in the magazine was like, beyond dropshipping, now Big Buy is helping brands. As I said before, now you can go to Amazon, but also Cdiscount in France and PC Componentes in Spain, you name it. And it's not only the offer, but also the centralized orders, the logistics part, which is a nightmare, because there are a lot of solutions out there and SaaS that can help you out with the technology, but not with the logistics and all the after sales and the knowledge and support that we offer, right? So let's zoom up with those three branches that you just told, the catalog, the technology, and logistics. Here are some facts about Big Buy and what we do. The competitive prices, the wholesale prices from first order, the languages barrier that we just overcome with our 24 languages translation in-house. We have a big translation, which is a startup that was born in Big Buy Group, and we are offering all these translations to every brand and every commerce that is starting working with us. No? Second part is the catalog. Of course, the logistics, all as we just named, the personalized shipping, the multi-category orders. In case there was someone in the room that is not familiar with the dropshipping model, here is how dropshipping works and how the e-commerce got the order from the end consumer, and that is synchronized automatically with Big Buy stock, and how Big Buy ship it straight to the end consumer on the name of the e-commerce, the middleman. And the technology, of course, is super important for us, because we have now about 60 developers in-house working on the synchronizations and all these applications for the B2B shop, the PIM, which is the product information management, and the multi-channel integration platform, etc. Ending with the knowledge and support, of course, and the customer success department is key for us. And now I want to step back a little bit and talk about the online customer, because we've been talking about how is the landscape and what will we offer, but what we offer to who? To the online customer. Huh? Maybe I would like to share with you this slide, which means that time ago, the traditional customer life cycle was to awareness, be aware about a product, then go ahead and start searching for, get into the shop and buy it, and that's it. Now you can get an impact from the brand in your device, and then go into the store, check it out, do some research, then go talk to your partner or your friends and family, and then maybe at the end do or make the decision online or even offline. I mean, but it's all this complexity that is coming into the landscape, as I said before. And as an example, you have all these touching points that the brand has with their consumer, with the online customer that we have now. It's from awareness to the loyalty, and on top you can say above the band you can see all the offline touch points, and below you will see all the online touch points and how the customer performs nowadays. Huh? I think we are all agree on this and how this changed the game. And that's why it's so important, the D2C and the D2C data, how important it is to have your knowledge about who is buying and from who, and what's the performance on that consumer with your brand. So basically, and to sum up what we do, we have the wholesale platform, we have the drop shipping stock located in Europe, and that's very important because drop shipping, you know that sometimes is associated with drop shipping from China. Our drop shipping is a quality drop shipping. It's based in Europe. The stock is located in Valencia in Spain, 2,000 square meters of warehouse where we ship to every part in Europe. And of course, the D2C full service marketplace operations that we are now developing very successfully. So our mission will be to revolutionize the e-commerce and marketplace ecosystem, and that's something that we want to share with you a little bit more about us. If you decide to start working with Big Buy, you're going to be part of an ecosystem made out of people that is mainly happy. We are searching the happiness of the team. We are searching the innovation. We just got a National Award of Innovation last week in Valencia from the Chamber of Commerce with His Majesty the King. We are a dynamic company. We seek for excellence. We have the e-commerce passion, and of course we are humble, honest, and kind people. And that's something that we share in our website and every part we do, because it's very important to us. Some figures about Big Buy, 2022 figures. Again, some of you are familiar with the company, you know already. And the conclusion will be that navigating European marketplace and e-commerce landscape is really tough now. It's really difficult, and is something that you can't do by yourself. It's almost impossible to go in the boots by yourself without a partner that can rely really on. No? That would be my idea, to share with you. That is really difficult. But good news is that we are here. And as our CEOs and founders says, we use our expertise and technology to help brands sell multi-channel, cross-border, and mainly in marketplaces. If I have to share with you one idea, would be this one, right? So let's make history together. Thank you.